Once upon a time, in a beautiful forest, there lived a baby elephant named Bindu. Bindu had a very big and strong body. Because of his size, he proudly believed he was the biggest and most powerful creature in the entire forest. He looked down on the smaller animals and would often tease or make fun of them. One sunny day, while Bindu was walking along a wide river bank, he spotted a tiny red ant on the ground. The little ant was working incredibly hard, carrying a piece of food that was much bigger and heavier than himself. Bindu burst into laughter. Ha ha ha! Look how tiny you are! Can you pull huge logs of wood like I do? Little creatures like you are completely useless. The tiny ant did not get angry. Instead, he calmly looked up and replied, "Brother Bindu, you should never underestimate anyone just by looking at their size. Everyone has their own unique abilities and strengths." A few days passed. Bindu was playing happily near a large bush covered in bright flowers deep in the forest. Without realizing it, he accidentally bumped his massive body against a huge hornet's nest hidden inside the bush. In an instant, the angry swarm of hornets flew out and surrounded Bindu. They began to sting him mercilessly, buzzing around his eyes and trying to fly inside his trunk. Bindu didn't know what to do. Overwhelmed by the sharp pain, he began to cry out in agony, "Oh, please save me. It hurts so much." Bindu screamed desperately. However, all the big animals in the forest were too terrified of the hornets to come out and help him. At that exact moment, the little red ant was passing by with his army of friends. Seeing Bindu in grave danger, the ant didn't hesitate for even a second. He immediately turned to his troop and gave the order, "Friends, hurry! Climb onto Brother Bindu's body and bite those hornets." Thousands of tiny ants rushed forward, swarming over Bindu's body to bite and attack the hornets. Unable to fight off the massive army of biting ants, the hornets finally gave up and flew away. Bindu was saved! With tears streaming down his face, Bindu lowered his trunk to the ground and knelt before the tiny ant. "My little friend, please forgive me," Bindu sobbed softly. "I mocked you and looked down on you just because you were small. But today, you and your friends accomplished what my giant body couldn't do. I have learned today that true strength does not lie in the size of your body, but in unity." From that day onward, Bindu respected and loved every single small animal in the forest.